Happy New Year. This is Greg Surratt, and I wanted to take a minute and say thank you for your support to the retreat at Church Creek. You know, a little over 4 years ago, I heard a statistic that literally rattled my world. A respected survey, the Barna Report, said that 42% of pastors in America would quit if they could. They're burned out, they're stressed out, and they're lonely. Would you agree with me that that would be devastating in our nation? It would be a disaster in our communities and in our churches and in our families. And so I decided that that was what I wanted to give my life to, helping to solve the burnout issue in pastors in America. And so we started the retreat at Church Creek. It's a beautiful setting, 66 acres here in Charleston, South Carolina, on the water, and we treat pastors to rest and relaxation. We put them on redfish. Come on, somebody. That's got to help you rest. We do all kinds of fun things, but that's not all we do. We engage in conversations that matter. You know, there's very few settings where a pastor can sit down and just bare their soul. And that's what we do. We hear about issues that we all share, and then we pray for one another. And here's what I see. I see bands of brothers and bands of sisters forming that are helping each other live well and finish strong. Would you agree with me that America needs more healthy churches? Well, I believe that pastors need to be well in order to build well. And that's what's happening. Since 2021, we've served over 2,000 pastors in the retreat. And, we want to serve everybody. And I believe that every pastor, no matter what size church, needs to come to a retreat at least once a year. And I think churches need to write that into their budget. But our target is who my friend Billy Hornsby used to call the little guy. The small church pastors who get overlooked and they're overworked and they're certainly overwhelmed. And they can't afford what they need most. And that's what you've done is you've generously supplied scholarships for those pastors. Well, how are we doing? Well, we do an anonymous survey at the end of every retreat, and between 97 and 98% of the people who attend say that it was extremely, extremely helpful. But 51% say that it was life-changing. Think about that. That represents over 1,000 churches. It represents marriages restored, vision renewed, communities re-engaged. You know, we're making a difference, and we could not have done it without you. When I asked for your help, you stepped up. And I believe that eternity is grateful for your generosity. And so from my heart and from the heart of our team, I want to say thank you. Thank you also on behalf of the pastors that we've served and for those that we will serve in the coming year. Your contributions are making a huge difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generous support.